Hey everyone, how's it going? Augie with the OggyTCG here, and we are going to be doing this month's giveaway for the Paladin pack as well as the Breakthrough pack. So firstly, I do just want to thank Ed for shouting out the giveaway. I think it's really cool that we're going to be able to showcase his awesome mystery packs to more people. Um, Also, in my tweet, I forgot to mention comment. So I do sincerely apologize for that. If you commented on the tweet, I included your name just down here at the bottom. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's spin this giveaway and let's see who is going to be taking home that Paladin pack. So it is going to MIK2. So congratulations for that. I will be reaching out to you, whether it be through a social media platform, or actually, if you could reach out to me, one of the two. We'll get in touch. About opening the breakthrough pack. If you want it sealed, I am more than happy to send it to you, as well as if we get a chase pack in your Paladin pack. I don't want to open it if you do want to keep it sealed. So, congratulations. Don't forget to stick around because, like I said, we are going to be partnering with Paladin Cards to be doing more giveaways. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to sponsor some stuff for his next wave of Paladin packs. But as always, guys, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your support and enjoy the video. Hey everyone, how's it going? Augie with OggyTCG here. And today we're not going to be doing an opening. We're just going to be kind of doing like a sit and chat kind of thing, a little bit of a news update, my opinions on if Pokemon should bring in serialization with all of the hype around the Magic the Gathering One Ring. Speaking of which, the One of One ring has been confirmed to be pulled by somebody out of a local card store in Toronto, or like the greater Toronto area. I think it's just a little bit outside. Um, they did post a story, they being David Adams, who is the one with the current $1 million bounty for the One Ring. They did post that the card has been pulled. The person who pulled it has decided to remain anonymous. They are David Adams are apparently in talks with the lawyers of the person, because he obviously did get a lawyer, as you should when you get something like this, or like winning the lottery, that sort of stuff. You should always get a lawyer, but David Adams has confirmed that it has been pulled. Wizards of the Coast also came out with a little blog showing that it was pulled. And then PSA did end up grading the card. So the person who pulled the card either expressed it, or it was flown out to PSA to be graded. Um, but I'm not 100% sure how I feel about a one of one card being graded, especially when it's the only one to exist. Like there's only one of one ring. Like it's the first one of one, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I know people were discussing that authenticity would be an issue just because so many people were deciding to fake the card, trying to get clout. Tolarian Community College reported to have like people emailing him saying that they pulled the card, asking for contact information for Post Malone, so that they could obviously just talk to Posty and whatever. But this is what we know so far about the ring. So like I said, it was graded by PSA. It did get a PSA 9. Crazy that they didn't just give it a 10, but apparently it had some centering issues. I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, the person decided to remain anonymous. And as of now, they have not accepted any bounties. So like I thought, the $2 million bounty I thought was always a sham. I didn't think that that was actually a legit bounty. I thought it was more of a marketing ploy from that LGS to sell more boxes. So I don't think that that was legit. The card store that the customer who pulled the card, regulars, also has made a few tweets. I'll pop some of those up here, but basically what they were saying was the customer pulled the card not from a box that he bought at the store. Apparently they were only allocated like 6 boxes. They're a smaller store, but that's the store that he regulars, so he's speaking on behalf of the person. And like I said, he has not taken any bounties. So what people are speculating is that it will end up going to auction, probably through PWCC, something along those lines, a more regulated, trusted auction site. Um, Let's see. Another one is there are rumors that he is in talks with Post Malone because, as you guys know, Post Malone is a huge Magic the Gathering collector. He's got Black Lotuses. He's got $1,000 commander decks. I mean, he's just a huge fan of the game, so I'm sure that reaching out to Post Malone was always an option. He will probably pay well over what David Adams is going to play or pay rather. Sorry. And then another thing that I just wanted to kind of talk about before I got into whether Pokemon should start doing serializations, whether that be one of ones, one of hundreds, one of 25s, whatever. The amount of people that were exposed to Magic the Gathering that had never done anything Magic related, it was honestly insane. Like Pokerev opened a case, which again, those boxes were going for like $450 to $500. So a case, well, I guess an inner case, is 6 boxes. So I mean, he spent like 3 grand. Um, and that's on a game that he had no idea how to play. That was his first exposure to it. Cool Trainer Ryan opened a box too, I believe. I can't remember if he opened 1 or 2 boxes, but he opened the video by saying he knows absolutely nothing about it. He pulled a few good cards that probably would have gotten a nice reaction out of a typical Magic fan, but just because he had no idea what he was pulling, um, he he was just kind of breezing through the pack. And then Ruxin. I don't personally play Yu-Gi-Oh. I like how the cards look. I think Yu-Gi-Oh cards look sweet, but the game is just too complex. But Ruxin opened a box. Same thing. He says he has no idea how to play Magic. He's never played Magic, first exposure to it, that sort of thing. And that's totally okay. I'm by no means trying to trash talk any of these people. Like, oh, they don't know how to. They're just here for the hype. Blah 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 blah. Good. Like honestly, that's such a good thing for a card game because it gets the exposure, it gets the name out there for people who have never played it. Because I can guarantee you that a few people who have never played Magic, who have never seen a Magic card in their entire life, went out and they looked into Magic. They looked into buying just normal packs, whether it be collector packs. Like honestly, they probably probably shouldn't have bought collector packs. That's definitely not a new player entry level that you want to be in, especially because a lot of collector packs are just duds. Um, but it's bringing people into the scene, and it's just getting the name of Pokemon, of Magic, of Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever you may have out there. So my thing that I kind of really wanted to talk about was, should serializations, should one of ones, one of 20s, one of 500s, whatever, like they do in sports cards, should those come to Pokemon? And honestly, as much as an unpopular opinion as I think it is, I do think something like that would be healthy for the game. Um, I definitely think it's no surprise to say that there are more collectors of Pokemon than there are players of Pokemon. So I think if it works for Magic, a game that is probably flip flopped in percentages, like there's probably way more players than there are just strictly collectors. Like myself for Pokemon, I don't play the game. I don't know how to play the game. I just collect the cards because they A, look cool, B, they're very nostalgic for me. Obviously, like I've said multiple times on this channel, Pokemon has been a huge part of my life for multiple years. Since I was a kid, I even tweeted a picture from like 2001 or something like that, Christmas, where I'm wearing a Pokemon shirt. Like, I mean, it's just been a huge part of my life for a very very long time. Um, but I do think that it would bring a cool new aspect to collecting Pokemon. Um, it would bring the hype for sets like Rebel Clash. Like, I mean, Darkness Ablaze. Well, I guess at the time it was kind of being pumped because Charizard Pandemic, blah blah blah, whatever. Um, Sets that are kind of like lackluster would then get that boost to be a little bit more successful sets. Um, Lord of the Rings is not a great set. Granted, like there's the one of or I'm sorry, the One Ring that's just completely making its rounds through modern. Orcus Bowmaster is now making its way through modern, but I think that sets that are sitting on the shelves, Astral Radiance, you know, sets like that would really get the boost that they need to get off of the shelves, get into people's hands, and you know, just help people enjoy those sets a little bit more. Um, while I don't think that one of one's serializations, that sort of stuff, will come to Pokemon, I really don't think that they will. Um, I think that it would be better for them to do something that Magic did with its set Dominaria United, um, where it had something called Lost Legends, and like I'll put a clip or something.
Foil version. All right, folks. Continue forward as we continue forward. Oh! Jerkwood, but we got a second Lost Legends.
It was basically like they had pallets of old booster packs that they have in a warehouse that they then cracked to put those cards as a chase card in the Dominaria United set. And I think something like that would be awesome for Pokemon. Um, the only gripe with the Lost Legends thing is 99% of the time you're going to be getting a common that was 10 cents. You know, but the fact that you pulled an old card, you got a piece of history. Like it's not a reprint card. It's not something like how they did Evolutions. It's you get an actual piece of cardboard that was printed over 20 years ago. And like, could you imagine you're cracking a pack of Rebel Clash or whatever, and or even Paldea? We'll go with the most recent one, Paldea. And instead of getting a hollow Hariyama, you get like a Shelder from Fossil. Like, I mean, it's not a super cool, or it's not a super expensive hit, but it's cool, you know? So it's like, it adds that little bit of excitement into the pack opening experience. And I think that for Pokemon, at least, is like 99.9% of why Pokemon is so successful, because cracking packs is just so much fun. Um, but then there will be packs where instead of getting that Hariyama Hollow, you get a Hollow Charizard, a Hollow Blastoise, you know, stuff like that. Like where you get those huge hits, because Magic did that exact same thing. They didn't take out the $1,000 cards and the $1,000 tabernacles, or you know, the moats. Like they left all of that stuff in, and there were people who got to experience opening $1,000 card in a pack that they paid $25 for. I mean, just that sort of excitement would really drive hype into sets that, I mean, let's be real. Pokemon knows what sets are going to be successful. I don't think that they print Rebel Clash saying like, this is it. This is our big hitter. This one's going to do great. They definitely know that filler sets exist. And I think adding something like that would definitely be a plus to the pack opening experience. Um, but yeah, guys, I think serialization eventually will come to Pokemon. I don't know if that will come in the form of alt arts being serialized, so that there's only, you know, uh 200 of the Moonbryons or what have you. I don't know if that's just going to be, they have an alt art of an alt art that's serialized. Like obviously that gets a little convoluted and it's a little bit crazy, but I think something like that would be really cool. I would personally be very hyped for it, but obviously I'm a crack addict when it comes to opening packs. Like I just love cracking packs. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Obviously, congratulations to the winner. I can't remember if I said it at the beginning of this video, but I'll be reaching out to you, or you'll reach out to me. One of the two. We'll get in contact prior to me opening the packs. And we'll figure out what you want to do with your chase pack. But thank you guys for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Let me know, again, let me know what you guys think about serializations, the thought of the Lost Legends concept in Pokemon. Do you think that could make it, as well as just the whole hype around the ring? Did you guys get in on the hype? Did you guys open any packs? Obviously I opened packs. I'll leave that up there for you guys to check out. Spoiler, we didn't hit the ring. But yeah, guys, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And as always, have a good one.